Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Deva Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. A very good evening and welcome to the 5th September 2020 edition of the Audio News, an initiative by We4U to provide news in audio format to the visually impaired students. 5th September is observed as the Teachers' Day since 1962 in remembrance of the second President of India, Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, who himself was an accomplished teacher and a scholar. Teachers play an important role in the development, progress, shaping, and enlightenment of the society. So, in order to express our gratitude towards the service the teachers provide, we need to celebrate the Teachers' Day to honor these amazing teachers around us. So, happy Teachers' Day to all in the group as well. So, let's begin. One of the world's leading manufacturers of cleaning and laundry products, Unilever, announced it will accelerate the sustainability of its brands by sourcing 100% of the energy needed for its formulations with renewable or recycled carbon. Unilever's move to renewable or recycled sources for these chemicals is a deliberate shift away from the fossil fuel economy. The evolving green focus on its global products is a critical step towards Unilever's pledge of net zero emissions from its products by 2039. Next, college graduations are one of the most joyous occasions of the student's life, but unfortunately, most of them were carried out online this year because of the pandemic. The Indian Institute of Technology of Bombay held their summer graduation ceremony on August 23rd in a very different way. Though online, it wasn't anything experienced before. Not wanting to deprive students of their sense of achievement and pride on their special day, all 2,186 graduates were given a personalized avatar for the online event. Just as in real-life ceremony, these avatars walked along the digital version of the graduation hall to pick up their degree certificate from director Professor Subhashish Chaudhary. Happiness, like art, is often subjective. But unlike art, happiness isn't something you'd expect to find hanging in your museum. Or at least it wasn't until an entire museum devoted to happiness opened in Copenhagen this past July. On July 14, 2020, with strict COVID protocols in place, the 2,585 square foot, the Happiness Research Institute made its debut. With a current maximum capacity of 50 visitors are invited to explore happiness from a global perspective that includes historical insights on how the concepts of happiness has evolved over the ages and the ways in which varying regional cultures define the term. Next, Russia has pledged to follow no arms supply to Pakistan policy on a request from India. The development came during the visit of Defense Minister Rajnath Singh to Russia. During the visit, both the countries also agreed to augment their engagement in defense sector. India will soon host the Quad meet with Quadrilateral Security Dialogue grouping and the 2+2 dialogue with the United States. The Quad is a grouping of 4 democracies including India, Japan, Australia and the United States. The details of the meet and dialogue are currently being worked out. Next we have India and Russia on September 3, 2020 finalized a deal to manufacture AK-47-203 rifles in India. The deal was finalized during the ongoing visit of Defense Minister Rajnath Singh to Russia. This major development was reported by Russia's state-run Sputnik news agency. Currently, India requires around 770,000 AK-47-203 rifles. Of these total requirement, 1 lakh rifles will be imported by India and the rest will be manufactured in the country itself. Next we have Jal Shakti Ministry has launched Water Heroes Share Your Stories contest to reach out to people on the important subject of water conservation and management. The contest will be held from September 1st, 2020 to August 31st, 2021. The ministry will consider a maximum of 10 entries for awards every month. All the selected entries will be awarded a cash prize of Rs 10,000 each and a certificate. The main objective behind conducting the Water Heroes Contest 2.0 is to make water conservation a people's movement and strengthen the water consciousness in the country. The ministry hopes to encourage and collect best practices in water conservation from across India through the contest. The ministry also hopes to disseminate such efforts across India to encourage more transformational efforts in this area. Next, Sumit Nagpal on September 1st, 2020 created history by becoming the first Indian to win a singles men draw match at a Grand Slam in the 7 last year. The 23 years old successful stormed into the second round of the ongoing US Open. Sumit Nagpal defeated Bradley Clan of USA in the first round of the US Open in order to progress further in the tournament. Bradley Clan was able to win one game, but in the end, Sumit Nagpal wrapped up the match in a comprehensive fashion. Next we have, on 4th September 2020, Center of Cellular and Molecular Platforms (CCAMP) signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Indian Sweaten Healthcare Innovation Center (ISIC) to find and identify innovations to make quality healthcare affordable and accessible for all. The collaboration is aimed at building a strong crop of biopharmaceuticals, medtech, diagnostics, nutraceuticals, and other healthcare inventions in India. The last news of the day is Lazy Pay. Lazy Pay, a part of PayU Finance, has launched Lazy UPI, a first of its own kind digital credit card that combines the Unified Payments Interface (UPI) and the Buy Now Pay Later concept. The offering allows the users to access the real-time credit card using UPI across omni-channel networks, which includes offline merchants and e-commerce platforms as well. So that's all from today's audio news. Thank you.